In this lesson, I will teach you how to use dimensional analysis to convert one unit to another. It is called dimensional analysis because if you see something in the numerator, the other dimension is the denominator, and these two numbers will cancel, and you just multiply across. 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Okay, so the metric units that you should have watched are as follows: grams, meters, seconds, Kelvin, moles, and liters. These are the prefixes. When we use the metric system, which are powers of 10, we put prefixes in front of it, and it tells you the value. For example, if the base unit is a gram, that means you have 1 gram. If you put a tera in front of the gram, or teragram, now you have 1,000,000,000,000 grams. So as you go up, it gets bigger, and as you go down, it gets smaller. So a femtogram, FG, would be a quadrillionth of a gram. So it's very, very, very light. As you can see here, the powers of 10, this is 1. If you go to Deca Grams, just remember that the deca has an A, the deci has a D. So decagram would be written this way, and a decigram would be written this way, and that would have 10 grams, while this one would be 1/10 of a gram. So from here to here, you have a power of 10, a power of 10, and so on. When you go from kilo to mega, this is mega, you have 3 powers of 10. If you look at the 3 and the 6, you have 10 to the 3rd power. Again, 6 to 9th power of 10, and then 9 to 12. Okay. When you get smaller this way, you get smaller by a power of 10, a power of 10, and a power of 10. When you go to from this unit, milli and micro, this is a micro, you draw it like this, microgram. So it's a U with a hook in the front. It's called a micro. From the micro to milli to micro, it's 10 to the 3rd again. To nano, it's 10 to the 3rd again, 10 to the 3rd, and 10 to the 3rd. To memorize the prefixes, or the order of the prefixes, I use this mnemonic device. For tera, it's the, and so on. So it's the great monarch, King Henry, died by, the by is a base unit, drinking chocolate milk, Monday night playing football. Please memorize that and pause the video. Okay, now that you have the prefixes memorized, let's go ahead and write them down. The great monarch, King Henry, died, that's deca, it has an A. By, that's the base unit. Drinking chocolate milk, Monday, that's the micro, night, playing football. Okay, so the jumps are as follows from the base. It is single, 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 and then triple, triple, triple. Okay, so it is single, 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 and then triple, 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 and triple. So now we're going to teach you what conversion factors are. Okay, conversion factors are equalities that you can convert one unit to another. Okay, for example, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. This is an equality because they're equal to each other. It's a conversion factor as well. So for example, how many minutes are there in 2 hours? So you know that there are 60 minutes in each hour, so 2 hours would be 120 minutes, right? Using dimensional analysis, the process is as follows. You write the given to the unit, which is hours. Okay. You take the question, minutes. Put a question mark there so you know what you're looking for. Put that in the very end, minutes. Drop the undesired unit down here in the denominator so it cancels. put the desired unit on the top, minutes, 1 hour, put a 1 in front of the bigger unit, there are 60 minutes. Okay, so you cancel the hours. 2 times 60 is 120, and the desired unit is left over, and that's going to be your unit in the end. Pause the video and do the next problem, example 2. Okay, to do this problem, the steps are: write the given. It helps to circle the given there. Circle the question, put a question mark. Okay, 1 year is 365 days. So you know that 1.5 years is 365 plus half that, right? So to do that here, using dimensional analysis, you drop the years, you put the days here, and you decide which is bigger. A year is bigger than a day, of course. It's longer. There are 365 days in a year. This is a conversion factor. It converts one unit to the other. You cancel the year, you multiply that out, and the answer is 547.5 days in 1.5 years. Okay. Okay. Let's use dimensional analysis to convert 5 kilograms to grams. So that's your question right here in grams. So you would think, well, a kilo is 1,000. If you have 5 kilograms, you have 5,000 grams, right? So the answer should be 5,000 grams. But let's use dimensional analysis. So the first step is write the given 5 kilograms. Grams is the base unit. How many grams? Put a grams in the end is what you want. Again, drop the undesired unit down here. Whatever this unit is goes down, the grams goes up. Then you have to decide which is bigger, a gram or a kilogram. The way I know which is bigger is I look at my prefixes. I wrote it again here. This unit is big, a terabyte, a gigabyte. There's a lot of bytes. If you go to million, micro, it gets smaller and smaller as you go to the right of the scale, which means kilo is right here, and gram is a base unit, is right here. The base units are grams, meters, seconds, liters that we'll be using a lot. So you're over here in the grams. So if you count 1, 2, 3, 10 to the power of 3. Okay, so in the bigger unit, put a 1. Inside 1 kilo are 1,000 grams. You can write 1,000 or you can write 1E3. When you plug this in the calculator, you're going to, first cancel the kilograms, you're going to do 5 times 1E3 in the calculator and you will get 5E3. There are 5,000 grams in a kilogram. Please pause the video and try to do the next example 4. Okay, so I wrote 25, circle the question, milliliters. The way you write that is a lowercase m, uppercase L. Okay, you're going to microliters. So equals blank. Micro is written like a mu, a U with a hook in the front, microliters. Okay, you drop the undesired unit, milliliters, and put micro in the top. Okay, then you look in your line. Where is milli and where is micro? Okay, so milli is here and micro is here. Milli is bigger because it's closer to the left, so put a 1 in the bigger unit. The micro is smaller and there are 3 jumps. That means 1,000 microliters in it, or 1E3. Okay, multiply this across. Go ahead and plug it in the calculator. Pause the video. Okay, I got 25,000 microliters. You have to know that that makes sense because you have a lot of little microliters in a milliliter. You can also write this in scientific notation, 2.5 e to the 4 microliters. Pause the video and try the last problem. So the given is 5 NL. That stands for nanoliters, 5 nanoliters. The question is decaliters. Put the question mark there. Equals blank decaliters. Okay, so dimensionally, you want to drop the nanoliters to cancel. Decaliter goes on top. You look up here to figure out which is bigger. Okay, deca is there. Nano is way over here. So put a 1 in front of the bigger unit. Then you're going to jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 E 10. There are, is that 10 billion nanoliters inside a decaliter, which makes sense. So plug that in the calculator. Pause the video. Okay, so I got 5 E negative 10.